Alright, so we got a before and after shot here. This is before. So you can see you got definitely a gap in between the tire and the wheel well. Show it a little closer. You can see right in through there, definitely quite a bit. Haven't measured it yet. I got to get a measuring tape and see how it's sitting and then see what it's like afterwards. So we'll see. But as of right now, that's how it's sitting. So after the lowering springs are on, I'm going to go and see how it's sitting after that. So let's do that now. Alright. It's more work than I thought. So there is the shock and strut tower out. Stabilized very professionally, as you can see. And there is the strut with the shock there, old one. And there's the new Tein, Tein ones that are going in. So front is going to be lowered about 1.6. Back ones are going to be lowered about 1.4 is what it says. So it gives it a little bit more of an aggressive stance towards the front. So almost one done. Alright, so there it is. One down. There's the old spring, stock spring, black. Those spring compressors are not a joke. There's the three other ones I got to put in. And this is what it looks like when it actually gets in there. It's a little dark, you can't really see, but the green for Tein and all that. And then the wheel almost on there. And then you just attach those up at top. Other ones to come. Alright, second strut. Got it out. Got the new spring to go in. And already got the front right in. So once I drop the car down, hopefully it'll look lower. This is quite the job. Should have gotten an impact gun. Impact gun really helps. But oh well. Just doing it all by hand pretty much. So I'm just going to do the fronts today. And it's getting dark. So I'm just going to do those and finish up the backs later. Alright, so little update. Here's the car afterwards. Those are the fronts put in. Got the front lowering springs in already, and then the back ones are not done yet. So you can kind of see a comparison from the front and the back. So it definitely looks better, a little lower in the front, but definitely got to do the back. I thought I would go ahead and update, show you what kind of rims and tires we got. These are TSW Jarambas. They are 18-inch, and the tire I have is a Falcon ZX ZE612s, and they are 225s, 45 ZR18. So just so you know what it looks like with that, with this car, in the wheel well and all that stuff. So looks pretty good. Can't wait to do the back ones. Going to do them probably on Sunday and check it out. So let's do it. Alright, so we're doing the backs today. It is Sunday, so I got the back right one lifted up, jacked up. Let's check out the what you're going to need to do to get inside here. So this is the back seat. So on this particular Camry, the seats fold down. What you're going to have to do is there's these little clips. There's one right there, and there's another clip over on the other side. What you do is to take this bottom seat out, you lift from right here and pop that thing up on this side and then do it on the other. Then this bottom seat will come out. After that, what you do is you can get to this bolt right down here where I'm pointing. It's a little dark, hard to see, but that's where the bolt is. You loosen that. This bottom part on the side upholstery here pops out, and then you lift it up and this whole thing slides out. Now the reason you have to do that is because once you get that out, you can see in through here behind this shoulder strap seat belt are the bolts for the top part of the suspension tower, because it comes right up in through there and you gotta loosen it from the top. So that's what we're gonna do now. Got the wheel loosened, got that guy needing to come off, and then we're gonna get the suspension off and do it. So let's do it. Alright, so I wanted to put this on here because I had some trouble finding this myself. This is the right rear shock assembly. As you can see, I got the spring compressors on there. Spring is compressed, and there's the top mount with the shield that goes around the strut, actually in the middle. So I wanted to put this on here because this is what I had some trouble with. This guy actually goes right on here like this, and it goes on that, slides down. This is called a bump stop, or bump rubber. You might also hear it called as well. What this does is this keeps your shock, when it bottoms out, this thing will actually bam hit up against this guy here and keep your strut from being damaged too much. So that's what this is called, and this is the stock one. You see it's been used pretty well. What I did, you can see right in this groove, is cut it, and you can cut it with a hacksaw or whatnot. I just put the line there. I haven't cut it through all the way, but that's basically where I'm going to cut it. And what this does is, when you get lowering springs, you have to cut this, because otherwise when you hit a pothole or something, you're going to bottom out with this guy too much, because your springs are going to be lower. Your car is going to be sitting lower. So you want to cut this guy right here, get that taken care of so that you won't be hitting your bump stop every time you hit a hole, or go over a speed bump or whatever. So I wanted to put this on there because I did not find a lot of information on this, and this is really, really important. So anyways, that's the this is the right rear. Definitely a lot easier to compress than the fronts. The front's got a lot more spring rate in them. Engines up there and whatnot, so these were a lot easier to compress than the front ones. So definitely the back is easier than the front. And so got this compressed, going to put the new Tein shock on there and put it back in there, and that will be it for the back one, and then I'm going to move to the left. So, but yeah, cut that guy off. Basically cut it by, whatever lowering springs you get, they'll actually include, they should include a chart that says how much you want to cut that bump stop. But otherwise, just cut it basically by however much you're going to lower your car. So my back is going to be lowered about 1.4 or so inches, so that's about how much I want to cut off. So anyways, there it is, and I'm going to put it back in after I get the Tein one on there. Alright, you guys, so thought I would do a updated video kind of after the fact, after the springs got on and whatnot. So let's check it out. Let's see. So this is what it looks like afterwards. So this is kind of an after shot. You can see backs are in now, fronts are in, and you can see how the car is sitting. So once again, these are Tein lowering springs. They are the Dress Up Master Kit, and they lowered it about, well, they said they were going to about 1.6 in the front inches and 1.4 inches in the back. So I still have to measure with a measuring tape to see, how much it is exactly, but it looks pretty good. And tint's got to come off pretty soon because I got to do the stupid NC State inspection. And they are so great because they don't like you to have dark tint on your windows, but I do it anyways. So this is what it looks like. It looks pretty good, fronts and backs. I like it. I like it a lot. Pretty good purchase that I made. So this is what it looks like. And let me know what you think. I like it a lot. So there it is.